the Swallow as they're already one map down. They once upon a time had that 14-10 lead on Dust too, but now Mohan, they're not even really in the game.
The only thing that, you know, has me optimistic at all is like at the very end of the half, we looked at the player comms, they were like laughing about something. They at least pulled together a round. I'm not sure how they maybe perceived that first half. Of course, it looked very flat from our perspective and very clinical for Astralis, but now that we switch, I guess, you know, we can maybe see a new face here from OG again, surviving a 10-5 half in map number 1 to bring it to overtime, showing some resilience. Well, at least buy some votes of confidence potentially, but it's not like Astralis' CT side will be any easier.
Right. If anything, you know, again, we recall that pistol stat, not the best of rounds for Astralis as of late. Maybe that's what OG can use to gain some early momentum and you know, again, kind of kick off a second half with a bit of a comeback. They did it on Dust too. They could do it here on Inferno. It's just an uphill battle no matter how you look at this.
Got the bait in the B site, and they're defending against the B split. They see the bomb, I believe, on radar, even though that player was just tucked in the half wall. The second flash to come out, and they know that there are 3 now. I don't know. The close guy, he'll show face, but he eats the flash as well. So it's a bit of a stalemate. Not really sure how this information is going, but look, the T's are now starting to work their way up towards halls, which, hey, that might be the weaker part of the A side at least. Arch will also get smoked out, cause maybe a rotation around to the other side. We'll see.
Wow, Dupree's not going to respect it.
Oh my God, he literally just
walks right through. And then, of course, I was going to say, Magisk, you know, doesn't have vision. Neither do the players out library, so there was very much a chance for OG to be in a better position than this, but still a bomb plant and a 3v3. They've been in worse spots this series. Very quiet post plant for the time being. Of course, 2 members of Astralis creeping their way through middle. Valda inside of the apartments picks up the man advantage. That's important for him. Device now trying to get onto the bomb site, but he's been flanked as well from Boiler. It's going to have to be Magisk, and there's nothing in the 3v3 for Astralis. OG, their 5th round on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can run with momentum.
Amazing round there from Valda. The kill through the smoke on the archway, as well as the 2 in the post-plant situation. Those were all really well done and all very, very important. This punish as well was nice. The refrag, maybe even nicer, but worth less, of course, as it's OG who win the round. So, well, now we'll see if we just get the conversions going, and then, of course, we can just talk about the half from the perspective of it just being 11-7, as opposed to, you know, it starting out 11-4. Force up, though, from Astralis to get through first.
Ooh, ouch. MPK gets softened up and then smacked by that Eagle.
They get stopped as well. They were going to commit pretty hard to this, but the smokes go down on this B attack. That'll rock them. Now they're going to be scared of a push elsewhere.
It's not just the pistol round wins that are in question, but also the success rate of force buys after losing pistol have been kind of weak for the Danes, and right now it's a 5v4, so looking to put that stat upside down.
A similar stack to their pistol round setup. Just a focus on defending against mid to B splits.
OG, they've got nowhere to run, so they have to go inwards. Met by additional utility, smoke, incendiary, Zippix on a Deagle. Trying to catch one as he creeps through the smoke grenade. Glaive just behind first boxes. Damn, that's damage done. Valda, he could die to this frag grenade. Device. Ooh, dunks him. Double nade kill, and then Device swings out with the CZ. It's on Alexi, 1v3, and a couple players buy coffins, but Dupre's putting him in it, and Astralis force buy win.
It's a 10-second stick with plenty of time to spare. An incredible nade there from inside CT spawn. The re-exec looked good. They actually got together, pushed up, and got across kind of this dangerous line into the site to the point of planting the bomb, but all the utility was focused on stopping the B attack, and Astralis even held some for the last second. Didn't drop that nade early, didn't overreact, had 2 smokes, didn't use them back to back. They really made this a tough situation for OG all the way through on a budget.
Damn, man. Hits him in the forehead, floats in the air for just a moment. Their lives flash before their eyes.
Yeah, and that is, as you mentioned, one of the rare situations. They haven't been doing a good job of, even when they lose the pistol, at least, you know, converting every once in a while. They haven't been doing that very much.
Yet here we are now with OG playing off of Double Deagle's Tech 9 Mac 10 Galil. It's not a pretty sight. Especially not at the 12-5. CT's happy to peek down banana. Device with a grenade in hand, as if he's gonna do it back to back. But this time when he throws it, it's negligible. Counter utility out from OG, showing presence on the A site, where of course Astralis have 3 stacked. Magisk, AK in hand, ready to go. Mac 10 flies into the bomb site, Galil from the corner. Then it's Device answering. CZ needs to be built, and he still puts it together in time. NBK, 1 versus 3. But he can only get 1.
The AUG is just a bit too strong. They power up and stop it, and that's the attack. Looks a little scary for a second, but they let Device build the CZ in the corner, and he not only gets this first and second kill, but a little bit extra damage and just enough respect and time to put together his sidearm. So it's 13-5 here. And yeah, while it gets scared, it's not even a bomb plant out of that one. So it keeps the money at bay. Potentially another round here just to collect for Astralis. There's been nothing but taxation here on OG.
Oh, thanks for the Zeus, bro.
The Zeus delivery.
And then money made Magisk. Oh, it hurts.
At least it's quick.
Ooh.
That's nice. Crosshair placement there.
Another one. This man's got a smoke for T-spawn.
Are you kidding me? Welcome to invite.
Yeah, and there it is. Dupree with the final nail in the coffin.
Did he actually line up a smoke like over the wall mid and T-spawn? He had the Italian hands going on there.
Hey, shooting from T-spawn. Device, throw that smoke, you know.
Oh, man. Okay. Last chance saloon. No op here. Maybe they weren't even looking for it, but everyone buys to 0. Nades come cascading across the half wall into the bottom of B. No one here to challenge from OG's side. Still on the outside of the bottom smoke. Grouping up outside halls. But silent boost into the window room. Someone listening, but no one challenging. Man, there's still a lot of Astralis members here, so this could be a good punish here from OG.
Yep, this could be the one. I mean, they just need those clean, swift kills. Magisk, singular. Oh, and there's Valda.
Clapped.
Perfect wrap around the arches. Dupree's posted on the angle, and that's not going to stop Valda from getting his second. Already turning attention back towards mid. Good stuff from OG. Getting up close on A, feeling no resistance in terms of any apartment presence or alt peek, and then just following through with what they wanted, Mohan. That A site, it had some sort of a defense from Magisk, but one and done. He goes down. OG take their 6th.
Yeah, they definitely don't always play that default game and like map control here, map control there. They're willing to go into execute and have a lot of different speeds at which they execute. So, you know, they're bound to catch teams off guard every once in a while. Of course, just such a big round disparity means it'll just take so much ingenuity to be able to pull something like this off every time. Eventually, they'll have to run into something more default-y, and things will become difficult. But at least this is nice. They show they can win a round on A. They have a good call. And there have been some good reads on the setups and which sites might be weaker. But let's see if it's just a drop in the bucket or not. They can try to put together 2 now. They save the 4 rifles, so they hang on to some of the money. 14-6 is the score line. But OG are fighting against elimination here in the group. And fighting against having to go play in the showdown. It's historically done well. I say historically, pretty much, you know, had their inaugural match at the first Blast Spring groups in 2020. One other LAN like right before that, I believe.
MBK getting closer. Device. It's going to be peaked from both sides. Issa catching the headshot, but that 2-man setup close to middle transitions really quickly into Boiler. And they get 2 kills off of the back of that. Now it's a man advantage for the defense.
Damn, that was actually a crazy way to approach the hulls.
Right? Coming at it from Boiler.
That was cool. That was just a lane setup that transposed into a hull setup, right?
Yep. Oh. Transformative defense. Wow. Dupree. Oh, he sees him. Alexi tries to walk beyond the smoke. That's going to cost him his life. Now a double man advantage. Mantu behind the hay bales.
They're still a bit concerned about A. Or sorry, B, I should say. And yeah, that lets Mantu get at least 1 kill here. They know one's pit.
Yep.
They've got a crunch coming onto Dupree. And but he's out of the open, but he's fine with it. Oh, man. And Zipix gets the kill on the site. What on earth caused him to jump out of pit? I don't know. But it was the right play.
Yeah, maybe just trying to get that 1 kill on the short player, wanted to stop the bomb. I don't think in any world did he anticipate the guy in graveyard.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he jumps up. Oh, hey there. Drops him as, of course, the man on site gets killed. 15-6, 9 map and match points. The showdown looms for OG. The ASTRALIS, they have survived, looking to fight back from an opening loss versus NIP. A 2-0 loss.
That rematch, potentially.
Versus the new NIP.
Would be insane. Definitely in fighting form. Okay, what do OG want to do? What could be the last round of the game? Potentially. They got to save this off with just the Tech 9 on Mantu. They've got a lot of utility to go with, and we've seen their pocket strats already. They're doing something similar. It's the bust up towards lane, and they get doubled down by Device.
Of course, that's how he looks to end this. Collateral shot on short side. There is a peek coming in from Arch, though. That could be big, because he could cut off these rotators before they even know what hit them. Inside of Library, huge fight. Zipix versus Valda, close up, face to face. Valda gonna get peeked by Arch instead. Device inside of the A site somehow picks that up, and now it's all on Mantu. Device has done everything here in the 22nd round, picks up 3 kills on the A hold, and it is ASTRALIS in convincing fashion. That's what we need to see out of them. If they're gonna have a return inside of this opening group, then they needed a convincing map win, because they lost 0-2 versus the new Ninjas.